So we're on to the chorus now, here on How to Play Guitar, and this is super interesting because a lot of people get the chords wrong in this section and also the actual strumming pattern. So it's kind of interesting. This is where the 12-string electric kicks in the live versions. There's a lot of doubling as well in some of the parts on the album. You can hear an acoustic and an electric at the same time. Anyway, we're going to go through all of that here on How to Play Guitar, but if you're a Zepp fan, do check out that membership down there because you get the early access to these videos and you can request a Zepp track for us to check out on the channel. But anyway, while you're doing that, let's dive in to, well, this is the chorus. It's a chord that everybody gets wrong here. It's an A minor with a pinky on the 3rd fret on the top. So that's fine. But there's also an open G. So you've got the 7th, the G in your A minor, doubled. And that's why it sounds kind of special. So this one here is not a D chord as well, it's leave the G and the E open. And then we go back to that A minor. And there's a lot of little dead notes here with which are plucked, so. So let's just run through that. So this A minor 7, little dead note, which I try and hit the D string. And then it's 3, 2 and 1 on the 9th, 8th and 7th frets there. And then 3, 4 and 1. Back to the A minor. That's a nice one. And that's how we get through the chorus part. It doesn't change too much except for some of the little dead note strums which we're going to come on to later. Now we're diving into verse 2 though, which because we've covered before I'm going to keep in this same video here. The thing to mention is that because this is played on the 12 string and also the acoustic at the same time, essentially the notes are the same, but on the 12 string there's a particular reason why we have to do down, 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 up. It's so that we catch the bottom note of the doubled strings first. So trust me and play this picking pattern. So 3rd finger slide in, down, 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 up. Then we do this sort of half G, and then we form the A minor. And then we're going over into bar 51 to that section repeated again. So we have this little C. And weirdly, Jimmy Page plays those two with up picks when he does it live. Which I kind of get, it kind of has a staccato effect, but just bear that in mind, that's what he does live, so we'll copy that. Then we're back into chorus 2. A little bit different there on the repeat. Back to the A minor. Then to verse 3, which we're going to carry on with because it's the same as verse 2 pretty much. There's a slight kind of dead note. I don't know if it's a mispick or not, but it certainly has that. On to bar 68. Do the up picks if you can. Then we're on to chorus 3, we're still carrying on. So one of the differences comes here in bar 77. Double dead note before the... So there's a double dead note in bar 79, which is different, and then also the electric guitar does this octave 3 times, whereas the acoustic guitar goes back round to bar 81. So 2 doubles there. Verse 4. On to our next page. You see what I mean? We spent a while doing these in our earlier part of the video because a lot of the song is this. Back to chorus 4. Then back to the A minor. So doubles there, then on to verse 5. This is going to be a long video because these are the verses repeating round essentially, but we're going to do it. So dead note again. On to bar 102. Now we're on to the break, where we're going to have a break because that was a long few verses and choruses there, but it just leads us into this very unusual rhythmic section with the one of the weird chords as well, which we're going to get to next here on How to Play Guitar. But I hope you've enjoyed what we've tackled so far. Do subscribe if this is your kind of thing. If you're a Zepp fan particularly, there'll be plenty more on the channel. We've done other Zepp tracks as well. Just check them out. Free tab in the link below, and we'll see you in our next part.